Hello, and welcome to SpeakLoop, the podcast that helps you speak English with confidence and joy. I'm James, and I'm really happy you're here today. In this episode, we're going to learn something very practical and very useful: how to order food at a restaurant in English. This is a skill you can use right away. Whether you're traveling, living in a new country, or just want to feel more confident when you speak English, this lesson is for you. Many learners feel nervous about ordering food. They worry about pronunciation. They worry about saying the wrong thing. They worry the waiter won't understand them. But today, I'm going to show you that ordering food is actually very simple. You don't need complicated grammar. You don't need a big vocabulary. You just need a few key phrases and a little practice. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. Let's imagine you walk into a restaurant. The waiter comes to your table. What's the first thing they usually say? They might say, "Hi, welcome. Are you ready to order?" Or they might say, "Good evening. Can I get you something to drink?" These are very common phrases. You will hear them almost every time. So how do you answer? Here's a simple answer. You can say, "Yes, please. I'd like to see the menu." Or you can say, "Not yet. Can I have a few more minutes?" Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Yes, please. I'd like to see the menu. Good. Now try this one. Not yet. Can I have a few more minutes? Excellent. These are polite and natural phrases. You can use them anywhere. Now, let's say you're ready to order. The waiter asks, "What would you like?" Here's how you can answer. You can say, "I'd like the chicken salad, please." Or you can say, "Can I have the pasta, please?" Notice the words "I'd like" and "Can I have?" These are very polite ways to ask for something. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I'd like the chicken salad, please. Now this one. Can I have the pasta, please? Perfect. You're doing great. Now, sometimes the waiter will ask you questions about your food. For example, they might ask, "How would you like your steak?" Or, "What size drink would you like?" Don't worry, these questions are easy to answer. If they ask about your steak, you can say, "Medium, please," or "Well done, please." If they ask about drink size, you can say, "Small, please," or "Large, please." Let's practice these answers. Repeat after me. Medium, please. Now try, "Large, please." Good job. Now, what if you don't understand something on the menu? What if you see a word you don't know? It's okay to ask. You can say, "What is this dish?" Or you can say, "Can you explain this, please?" The waiter will be happy to help you. Let's practice asking. Repeat after me. What is this dish? Now this one. Can you explain this, please? See? It's not scary. It's just communication. And remember, waiters are used to helping people. They want you to enjoy your meal. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Now let's talk about drinks. When the waiter asks, "What would you like to drink?" you can say, "I'd like water, please," or "Can I have a coffee, please?" You can also say, "Just water for now, thank you." Let's practice. Repeat after me. I'd like water, please. Now try, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Excellent. Now let's imagine your food arrives. The waiter brings your plate to the table. They might say, "Here's your chicken salad. Enjoy your meal." You can say, "Thank you very much," or just "Thanks." That's polite and natural. Sometimes the waiter will come back and ask, "How is everything?" or "Is everything okay?" If the food is good, you can say, "It's delicious, thank you," or "Everything is great." Let's practice. Repeat after me. It's delicious, thank you. Now try this one. Everything is great. Good. Now what if something is wrong? What if your food is too cold or you didn't get what you ordered? You can politely say, "Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered." Or, "Could you warm this up, please?" Let's practice. Repeat after me. Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. Now this one. Could you warm this up, please? You're doing really well. Now let's talk about paying. When you finish eating, you want to ask for the bill. In American English, we say, "Can I have the check, please?" In British English, we say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Both are correct. Let's practice both. Repeat after me. Can I have the check, please? Now try, "Can I have the bill, please?" Perfect. The waiter will bring the bill to your table. You can pay with cash or card. If you want to leave a tip, you can say, "Keep the change," or you can just leave some money on the table. Tipping is common in many countries, but it's not required everywhere. Just do what feels comfortable. Now, before we finish, let's put everything together. I'm going to give you a full conversation at a restaurant. Listen carefully. Then we'll practice it together. Waiter says, "Good evening. Are you ready to order?" You say, "Yes, please. I'd like the grilled chicken." Waiter says, "And what would you like to drink?" You say, "Can I have a glass of water, please?" Waiter says, "Of course. Anything else?" You say, "No, that's all, thank you." Later, the waiter says, "How is everything?" You say, "It's delicious, thank you." When you're finished, you say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Waiter says, "Sure, here you go." You say, "Thank you very much." Now let's practice that conversation together. I'll be the waiter, and you answer. Ready? "Good evening. Are you ready to order?" Now you say your answer. Great. "And what would you like to drink?" You answer. Perfect. "How is everything?" You answer. Excellent. You're doing amazing. Now I want to give you some tips to help you feel more confident. Tip number 1, practice at home. Stand in front of a mirror and pretend you're at a restaurant. Say the phrases out loud. This will help your mouth get comfortable with the words. Tip number 2, listen to how native speakers order food. You can watch videos on YouTube or listen to podcasts. Pay attention to their tone and rhythm. Tip number 3, don't worry about being perfect. Even native speakers make mistakes. The waiter just wants to understand you. If you speak clearly and politely, you'll be fine. Tip number 4, learn a few key phrases by heart. You don't need to memorize everything. Just know how to say, "I'd like," "Can I have," and "Excuse me." Those 3 phrases will take you very far. Tip number 5, use English every chance you get. Even if you're nervous, even if you make a mistake, keep trying. Every time you practice, you get better. And remember, the people around you want to help you. They're not judging you. They're just happy to communicate with you. Now let's do one more practice round. I'm going to say a situation and you respond out loud. Ready? The waiter asks, "What would you like to eat?" You say your answer. Good. The waiter asks, "Anything to drink?" You answer. Excellent. The waiter asks, "How is your meal?" You respond. Perfect. You want to pay. What do you say? Great job. You're ready. Let me tell you something important. Ordering food in English is not just about the words. It's about confidence. It's about feeling comfortable in a new situation, and that confidence comes from practice. The more you practice, the easier it gets. The easier it gets, the more you enjoy it. And when you enjoy it, you improve even faster. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you have a chance, try ordering something in English. It can be at a restaurant, a café, or even a food truck. Use the phrases we practiced today. Speak slowly, speak clearly, and smile. You'll be surprised how well it goes. And even if something goes wrong, that's okay. Every mistake is a lesson. Every lesson makes you stronger. Before we finish, let's review the key phrases one more time. Repeat after me. I'd like the chicken, please. Can I have a coffee, please? What is this dish? Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. Can I have the bill, please? It's delicious, thank you. Excellent! You now have everything you need to order food in English with confidence. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. You just need to try. And every time you try, you grow. Every time you speak, you get closer to fluency. So keep practicing, keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Learning English is not a race. It's an adventure, and I'm so proud of you for taking this step today. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of SpeakLoop. I hope you feel more confident now. I hope you're ready to order food in English like a pro. If you enjoyed this lesson, please share it with a friend who's learning English too. And remember, practice a little every day. Even 5 minutes makes a difference. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing. Take care.